introduces various seducer and target archetypes, each appealing to different fantasies and desires. He emphasizes that there isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. Each archetype has its own seductive style. Greene encourages you to discover and embrace your natural archetype, using it to enhance your seductive power. Let's explore key seducer archetypes you might identify with. The siren embodies exaggerated femininity and captivates others with her charm. It's not just her physical beauty that mesmerizes. It's her ability to evoke fantasies that enchants and draws people in. Sirens possess a powerful sexual energy, skillfully wielding it to create an irresistible aura of allure, offering an escape from the constraints of daily life. For men, the siren is the ultimate fantasy, a figure who promises pleasure, freedom, and indulgence, making them lose control, which they secretly yearn to do. The rake embodies an infectious passion for the opposite sex, creating a magnetic pull through his intense fascination with women. His unrelenting desire makes those he pursues feel deeply desired, representing a powerful fantasy for many, much like how the siren captivates men. Unlike most men who are often cautious, the rake is boldly unrestrained, driven by his love for women. This overwhelming devotion is both exhilarating and dangerous, as he may be disloyal or amoral, but it only adds to his allure. What sets the rake apart is his ability to make women feel like the center of his world. The ideal lover treats love as an art, turning romantic experiences into deeply poetic and emotional adventures. They elevate love beyond the mundane by creating grand gestures, like writing songs or poems, making their partner feel as though they are part of a beautiful story. What sets the ideal lover apart is their ability to become the perfect partner by understanding and fulfilling their target's deepest needs. This archetype requires empathy, patience, and an acute attention to what others are missing in their lives. While many focus on their own desires, the ideal lover excels at providing what their partner longs for, making them truly irresistible. The dandy seduces by blending masculine and feminine traits to create a captivating androgynous appearance. This ambiguity fascinates others and makes them irresistible. The dandy challenges societal norms, appearing mysterious, elusive, and captivating. They represent a sense of freedom, a quality many secretly crave, because most people feel trapped by the rigid social roles they are expected to play. By harnessing the power of ambiguity and rejecting traditional roles, the dandy creates personas that cannot be easily categorized, enhancing their allure. The natural seduces by embodying childlike qualities, spontaneity, sincerity, and playfulness, which make them irresistibly charming. Their carefree, vulnerable demeanor disarms others, creating an atmosphere of ease and joy. Naturals tap into our subconscious desire to relive the simplicity and spontaneity of childhood. In their presence, we are transported back to that golden age. They make a virtue of their weaknesses, eliciting sympathy and a protective instinct from others, much like how we respond to children. While many of these traits are authentic, some naturals deliberately exaggerate their vulnerability as a conscious, seductive tactic.
You always wondered why that app didn't exist. Now you can make it. Meet Replit Agent. Want to
The coquette seduces by mastering the art of playing hard to get, alternating between giving hope and frustrating their target. This hot and cold dynamic creates obsession, as the coquette keeps their target hooked with the promise of fulfillment that never quite arrives. Delay is the coquette's primary weapon. By keeping their target waiting and uncertain, they build a deeper emotional connection. The target becomes more fixated, driven by the desire for something just out of reach, whether it's love, pleasure, or power. Coquettes exude self-sufficiency, making them appear unattainable, which only enhances their allure. This teasing, aloof behavior taps into our human desire for what we can't have, making the coquette a master of psychological seduction. The charmer seeks to please everyone, shining in social settings by making others feel appreciated and valued. Their seduction lies in providing comfort and adapting to others' emotions, creating a sense of validation and ease. Charmers are masters of manipulation through kindness. They deflect attention from themselves, focusing entirely on their target, making them feel understood and admired. Unlike other archetypes, they avoid conflict and instead use empathy and flattery to build rapport. By boosting their target's vanity and self-esteem, they quietly gain influence and control. The charismatic radiates confidence and embodies a larger-than-life vision or cause, drawing people in with their unwavering conviction. Charisma comes from a unique blend of self-confidence, purpose, and energy, creating a presence that makes others feel drawn to them, sensing something extraordinary. Charismatics use subtle techniques such as piercing gazes, calm speech, and an aura of mystery to seduce on a grand scale. They can be both intimate and distant, creating an enigmatic allure that pulls people in. The star captivates through mystery and distance, drawing people in with an untouchable, ethereal aura. They stand out with a unique style that commands attention, but their power lies in their elusiveness, allowing others to project fantasies onto them. Stars thrive on the desire for escape from everyday life, feeding people's need for something otherworldly. Their dreamlike quality influences us unconsciously, making them objects of fascination and imitation. However, their challenge is to maintain this allure, as too much exposure risks breaking the spell. To seduce like a star, cultivate an intriguing presence, visible enough to inspire, yet distant enough to remain mysterious. After outlining the traits of the ideal seducer, Robert Greene shifts